are heading out to Cato River Campgrounds. Now we've got the van in tow. We're not bringing the boat this time, and that's on purpose because the tides are no good. We just want to go check it out. But I'll tell you what, the corrugations along here are next level. They haven't graded the road yet this season, so it's basically got the whole dry worth of corrugations on it. And they're not even corrugations, they're kind of just speed humps. Lots and lots and lots of speed humps. So she's going to be a slow trip out. It's 86 k's out to Cato River Campground. It's the only one that you can take a caravan out to, but even then it's going to be a bit tight. We should have the place to ourselves because the tides are not great, so people won't be hauling their boats out there, and it's generally too far away for the locals to go out. So yeah, probably an hour and a half at this rate, but hopefully the grader will come through before we actually leave this place. But she's slow going, so we'll see you there. Oh my lord, I hope they grade this before we head back, because otherwise it's going to be a long trip. So mate coming the other way at 30 miles an hour. Fun times this. Yeah, these are definitely speed humps. Funny, when I said that I went through a set of King's racing shocks in the car in just 50,000 kilometres, people didn't understand why. This is why, because they just get clogged. I think if you do this is like 600 k's of just relentless corrugations. Now, they don't look that bad here. You can't really see them when you turn around. But man, these corrugations, like, hang on, so we want to turn this down here. Like, that's the top. They'd be higher than the GoPro, and they're just, you can see them all the way along here. Probably said enough about corrugations. Anyway, let's get to camp.
Yeah, but then the smoke's going to go straight in the door.
Oh yeah, it's too close to the fire, eh? Come further on.
Yeah.
That's a no. That's a total no.
Pretty much put the van where the car is.
Alright, gotcha. I reckon that's pretty good. I'll just check your flatness. You may need to chop it up.
Yeah, it's down on the right just a little bit, which you're not going to be able to fix from, other than chocking it. about 20 centimetres. Yeah, it's got that. I'm just going to check it. Hang on. That's pretty much even. It's like only just. I'll chuck the black thing behind the. It's going to roll backwards. Hang on.
Chocks, I can go forward again. There's chocks in the back.
Okay.
We go forward.
Oh, hang on. I haven't put the black thing on. 2 secs. And go. Stop. Where's the chocks?
In the back. Okay.
Ah, it's in the back of the. Yeah. Gotcha. You mean the wood thing?
The Joe can holder. 2 blue ones. They're teal. There.
Yeah, thanks for that.
They're teal or blue?
Teal.
How was that?
I don't know, I think the radio just died or something. Maybe I was pushing a button.
You were.
Okay, I think it's, yeah, they're in there. Oh, goodness. Got no park brake, eh?
Park brake wasn't on.
It rolled back on, like it's resting very heavily on that back one.
That's alright, I'll put the park brake on now, she should be fine.
You don't have the park brake on.
Oh, the park brake at the van.
Oh, I meant the car.
She's very proud of herself.
Proud of what?
I don't know.
I'm proud of myself.
I know, so you should be.
Because I'm.
So, we'll turn around so we get that lovely. This is campsite number 6, Cato River. So they only opened the camping.
The children are spearing each other.
They'll be fine. They only opened the camping here in. Oh, I'm getting bitten.
There's ants.
There's green ants.
Yep.
Green ants everywhere. They only opened the camping here in 2023 this year. So we're going to get the boat down here next time. We don't have the boat here this time because I want to go have a good look at the boat ramp because you can only launch at high tides and whatnot. But mind you, there's some people down there that have got the boat out. So maybe they're not going to come back until the middle of the night. Anyway, let's get the campsite set up. All right, so after all those corrugations, what's the verdict?
View the destruction.
Fridge door's still on. Oven's still on. There you go. Call it a win. Floor mat's moved around a little bit, but that's okay.
They were on the floor anyway.
There we go.
Bunks have been emptied onto the floor.
Bunks have been emptied onto the floor. Hang on, just a look.
Other than that, we're good.
Oh, go the mighty trooper, eh? Nice.
And also excellent preparation.
An excellent preparation. Too right. All right.
Take everything down, take everything off the walls. Nothing on the benches.
Let's make our house a home, right? Literally.
All the fusion locks off the
everything.
walls. Everything was
it
down.
all goes on the bed.
But it's safe on the bed.
It's safe on the bed. Exactly right. And
Nothing
drive
breaks.
slow.
Drive slow.
Wait for it.
We will rebuild the pile of toilet paper. Everything else, min muck.
So you probably won't be able to make it out very well. And we're pretty much set up campsite now. But behind me, come over here, there is the most spectacular spectacular full moon coming up. So we're going to be blessed with a beautiful full moon. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get the camera and I'm going to take some photos of it.
As you walk down so many different changing roads, may the sunlight follow you wherever you go. May the laughter greet you like a morning song. And where you lay your head, may it feel like home. In the highs and in the lows, moving fast or moving slow, may your roads be filled with light, and may peace be by your side. May your heart be filled with wonder every day. That life be so good that the stories fill up every page.
All right, Cato Recreational Campgrounds. There are 6 campsites in total. Have a look at the map because they're kind of a bit weirdly mapped out. So we're in site number 6, which is right up the end there. It's probably the most private. Most private? Yeah, the most private of all the sites.
Up in, yeah.
I think there's only 2 sites that aren't doubles. That's site 6 and site 3. Site 1 and 2 are doubles, and site 4 and 5 are doubles. So we've just come into site 4 and 5, which is behind me, which is cool if you're in a group. If you're not in a group, then you're going to be literally like right on top of your neighbour. So if they've got the akadaka cranking at 3 a.m, then you'll be enjoying that. You'll be partying. Or if they get the blunt chainsaw out at 4 o'clock in the morning to try and see if they can saw through something. We've all been there. But anyway, so Camp 6 over there, which is where we are, which is the best one, we think. 4 and 5 here, which are huge sites. They're all huge sites. And then we'll go check out the other ones as well. Now, there's one drop toilet, composting toilet just behind me there, which is about, I don't know, 20, 30 metres away. And so that toilet services these 3 campgrounds. And as you can see, we've got our van here as well. So it's literally like the only campsite, because this is a different community. Oh, it's not
Aboriginal Council.
Aboriginal Council, yeah. So it's not governed by the same Aboriginal Council that governs the other campsites. That's why it's different booking. You don't book through Timaru, you book through
Dhalinybuy, isn't it?
Dhalinybuy, yeah, Dhalinybuy, which is the community which is only like just down there on the river, I think. But anyway, we'll go down and check out the other campsites. And then so here you've got campsite 3, which has got like a shower, I think. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. There's someone in this campsite. They've gone out fishing, so I don't want to. No, but this has got a fish cleaning table. It's got the fire pit and normal. But they've also got like, I don't know, all this. As you can see, like shelters set up. So I think this used to be the day use area, and then they've got like primo toilets. Check it out. Don't know if this actually works. No. It's a shower and it's a toilet. I don't even want to open that, but there's no water. So you know, do what you may. That one's locked. So there's toilets and showers here, but there's no water. So yeah, don't know how you go with that. I'd probably use the drop toilets, but I think this looks like a fish cleaning table, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing fish cleaning. But you're right on the road here, so I prefer 6, in my humble opinion. And then we go down here to 1 and 2, which is the double site. And finally you get to campsite 1 and 2, which is right here kind of on the road. So, I mean, it's not like it's peak out here, you don't get a lot of traffic or anything. But you can see these are right on top of each other as well. So you'd really only want to book the doubles if you were coming here with someone else. But again, this one's got a little shelter as well, so good for swags and stuff like that. So if you've got swags and you're coming out here, then 1 and 2 and 3 have got these cool little shelters that you can see behind me. But if you're self-contained and everything, then probably get the ones further back. And now let's go check out the boat launch. So another cool thing. So this bush has been burnt and burnt and burnt for tens of thousands of years. And it's so interesting to see, like this is just, as you can see behind me, this is recently, they've done some burning off here. And you can see, we call them dinosaur plants, but I can't, do you know the actual name, Tans? Of these things? Cycads, there you go. But you can see how they just spring back to life after the fire comes through. And all of them, like all of them along here, they're all just popping back to life. These cool little like prehistoric looking ferns. That one as well. It just shows how used to the fire all this bush is. I mean, God, it only took 10,000 years to create every breed of dog you see today. Think what 50,000 years of fire would do to all of these plants. They just are absolutely attuned every year to get burned.
Nothing's blowing on it.
No, please don't. So I'm not going to get too close to the water because that looks crocky as hell. So that is definitely, yes, you would not want to swim in there. But anyway, this is the boat ramp. It looks like it's pretty much high tide at the moment because I can't see the high tide mark. So it probably comes up a little bit. It looks like it's on the way down. But you can only, it's very difficult to get in and out of here. So people sleep out in their boats and stuff like that because if you got to go out on the high tide and come back in on the high tide. And yeah, and then from there you can go all the way out to the mouth, and the fishing is apparently amazing. So next time we come here, we will bring the boat, but not this time. So anyway, if you wanted to see what the boat ramp was like, that's what the boat ramp is like. I'm not going to go closer. And you can see as soon as it just gets off this little lip here, it's just caked mud. So as soon as you get in there, you're going to be up to your ankles in mud, or up to your knees in mud. So it's once the tide goes down, you're launching in mud, and that wouldn't be good. Anyway, so there you go. That's the summary of Cato. So Tanya just said, what did you say, honey? She accused me of being negligent.
Underplaying the crocodile fact while standing with your back to the water, talking.
You guys were watching.
To a GoPro. Yes, I was watching. I was going to yell out croc just to scare you.
They're deadly serious. There are lots of crocs here and they will kill you.
I wouldn't be worried about the mud. I'd be worried about the croc.
Yeah, I'd be worried about both.
The mud's not going to eat you.
Mud's not going to eat you. This is true. Snapping handbag will kill you. And there are many, many crocs in there. Look at it. Look at it. It looks crocky. All right, anyway.
Yeah, there is a star and a moon on there.
There is. While the sun's out, we should go check to see if there's crocs in there.
Yep.
So one of the other cool things about Cato is there's a awesome waterfall. Just stay back, just about probably half an hour from camp, and it's right behind me. Hang on, I'll turn around. Check that out, eh? Yeah, we'll go in the middle bit. Doesn't look like there's any crocs. See any crocs? Alright. So apparently there's definitely crocs in that area over there, but there's no crocs in this area, and there's maybe crocs up there. So we'll have a very good skirt around. But this area here is actually very, very sacred to the clan that live here, and also the Ulinu people, because I think the Dreamtime story goes that a dugong made its way all the way up, and it got to this waterfall, and it's it's this waterfall that it went up and ascended into the heavens and became the moon and the evening star. Where is it? Oh wow, look at this goanna, check this out. This goanna just doesn't care about us. He's just cruising around. Obviously hasn't seen a lot of people. And he just walked all the way around us and really completely ignores us. So very, very cool. That's why we go to these places. Just because they're different and remote. And you never know when you're going to have an experience that you didn't plan. Like Tant's getting bitten on the bum. So fast forward, what, how long? About 3 hours. And the boat ramp looks like this. So you are, and there's Midgie, so you are not getting anything in or out of that. If I was to try and if you're trying to back your car down there, I'll tell you what, it would be an absolute world of pain. So yeah, when they say you can only get your boat in and out at high tide, that's why. Because you back your car down there, you'd never get it out, you'd lose it in the mud. So unless you had someone to snatch you out, which you could probably do if you're super motivated. But anyway, waterfall was amazing. And we're going to go back and watch the grand final. That's the AFL grand final. That's Aussie rules for you Queenslanders, and you're in the grand final, by the way.
Real football.
Anyway. So one thing I love about camping is healthy life choices. We haven't had breakfast yet, but I got up early and put the chook on. And so we're having roast chicken, bacon, and eggs. Check it out. I'll spare you the images of that monstrosity of a breakfast, but needless to say, we had our brekkie and we packed up camp, then we headed back into Dhalinybuy. Now, a few weeks later, I did come back for a bit of a boys' trip with the boat, and it was just me and a mate and Charlie and his son, who's around the same age. But I tell you what, Cato River catching Barra is amazing. Well, I didn't do any filming because it really wasn't. Some things aren't for YouTube. And it was the first time I'd been out there, so I didn't want to spend it all doing YouTube. But I'll chuck some photos in anyway, just because if you get a chance, if you're up in Dhalinybuy in East Arnhem Land and you get a chance to go out and do the Cato, we did an overnighter and it was amazing. Anyway, see you next time.